What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Palworld video. And today, guys, we have the Palworld Early Access Roadmap, something that everyone's been waiting for, and we finally have an update on what they are doing. So, guys, we're going to take a quick look at it today. Now, first off, they are addressing the critical issues. Obviously, they've had a massive launch with over 7 million copies being sold. So currently what they're working on are the numerous bugs that have been identified, and they're obviously prioritizing fixing those. So some of those are sometimes the world date may experience rollbacks, which I have experienced quite a few times. It's mainly just a day counter sort of resetting back down to 0. It's not a crazy bug, I mean, as far as I've experienced anyway, but it is a bug nonetheless. And then the loading screen may persist when trying to load into worlds and so on. Now, obviously, I think they've received over 50,000 bug issues. People have logged into with them. Whether or not some of those are the same remains to be seen. They didn't really specify, but I would imagine some of them are the same. So obviously they are going to try and address these issues that they're having first off, so that the player base doesn't really experience these bugs, because no one wants to experience these bugs. It kind of kills the vibe. But I mean, people are really enjoying Palworld, so I don't think it's really going to matter too much. So they're going to be what they're focusing on first, and then I believe what they'll be doing is the improvements to implement ASAP. So the key configuration improvements, so I believe that's controller support and all that sort of stuff. And then improvements to base, PAL, AI, and pathing, which I think is a really big one, because at the moment some of the PALs do struggle to get around the base and do work around the base because they get caught on structures, they can't walk through doors sometimes, and that sort of stuff. So it's good to see that they will be implementing that after they've addressed the critical issues, which is it's good to see considering they're such a small dev team. I think it's great that they are focusing on this stuff before they get into the future updates. But at the same time, I'm hoping they hire more staff in order to get these future updates out, because they've kind of started like a steamrolling effect, a snowball effect, sorry. So the quicker they get all this work done, the quicker they can work on the future updates, the quicker the game can progress, can get new stuff, keep people interested, and all that sort of stuff. So their planned future updates are PvP. Everyone is looking forward to that, I believe. Raid bosses, end game content, which I think is a really good addition to the game, because right now you kind of just defeat the tower faction bosses, and then you can try and catch some of the legendaries, and then after that there's kind of not really too much to do. So I'm guessing some of this may take place where the giant tree is, so we'll just have to wait and see in regards to that. Next up we have the Pal Arena, which is PvP for pals. This one I'm looking forward to. It's going to be like Pokemon Stadium, I reckon. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then Steam Xbox crossplay, which is going to be massive. Various Xbox feature improvements, server transfers and migrations, which I think will be really good for those of you that are playing on single player and want to get across to other servers or anything like that. I think that's a really good one to have as well. Improvements to the building system, awesome to see. I'm hoping they do add some more structures and stuff like that to the game as well, like in terms of standard base structures. Furniture, they've got a great amount of furniture, I feel like. And sometimes the roofs do snap a bit funky. And then new islands, pals, bosses, and technologies. So it looks like that will be the last sort of update in regards to this list. So they'll be focusing on PvP first, raid bosses, and then the Pal Arena, and then they'll be going through all of that. However, that is purely just my guess. Like, I'm only saying that because this stuff is highlighted in the blue, so I'm assuming that would be their priority over these ones. It does make sense for them to include new islands, pals, bosses, and technologies at later dates in comparison to the stuff that they've got here on the list as well. But that's our roadmap for Palworld. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited for it. I hope they continue with the success and everything like that. I do hope they improve the amount of staff members they have and stuff like that, so that they can get the updates out quicker and all that sort of stuff, so they can keep that snowball effect rolling. So yeah, but that's going to wrap up today, guys. Just a quick one going through the Palworld Early Access Roadmap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.